Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of Car Hire Truckin' with me, Roll Case TV. You know, they say of me, he does the best he can with what he's got, which is not a lot of talent, but a whole lot of legendary coach in chat. Hey, legendary! Just chatting during my break about, what is it? Arc Raiders. Yeah, I saw ads for it. It's only been out 10 days, huh? You like it? You recommend it? You recommend it over SnowRunner? Say no. Anyway, let's get going. This is the last hour of this stream. And for those of you watching on YouTube, you don't care. You get your 50 to 55-minute episodes one right after another. Hey, I don't know what day this is actually going out on YouTube. I think it's still before the end of the year. Two things that are going on before the end of that I'm going to end at the end of the year is a poll on my YouTube channel asking if you want to join a YouTube community. That is something that I'm tempted to do, but if there's no interest, I'm not going to bother. The other thing is crinklesmusic.com. If you type Xland Music in Twitch chat, or if you just look down in the credits in the description of the video, you'll see crinklesmusic.com. I am looking for suggestions for more background music. Right now, I have just like 4 tracks to play over and over again. And in a 6-hour stream, that can get kind of monotonous. So, I would appreciate it if people give me suggestions. For free, you can listen to the entire album. There's 24 albums. I have license for 21 through 24. Most of my music comes from 22 though, so I'm looking for suggestions. Up to 3 suggestions per person for soundtracks. Soundtrack from the Box, volume 21, 23, and 24. I think that's all the things I have to say. Businessy wise. Thanks everyone for being with me here. Whether you are watching the VOD or live on Twitch or lurking on Twitch or watching the YouTube video. This is one man's adventure. I'm not teaching anyone how to play the game efficiently because I'm not very efficient. I'm playing most of this blind. Easy mode means I'm just playing a normal mode game, but I'm playing with all paid DLC vehicles, all vehicles that are come out external in their own vehicle paths, come out external to the seasons, not vehicles you find on the map. It's a good way to get started, and I'm not saying you should buy them all. I do recommend this truck though. This is the Mastodon DLC pack, and it is a very capable truck compared to. I'm not sure there's been any other trucks released in the game in all of its 19 regions so far that can compete with this truck. I also have, well, you'll see the deal in the YouTube description. There's a list of what all the DLCs are that I have, that I'm using. There's the Rezvani Hercules, which people say they hate, or people have commented, I hate that truck. I love it. It's a paid DLC vehicle, so it meets my criteria. As much as possible, I'm restricting myself to only paid DLC vehicles, but there is one task in this game that you can't do with any other vehicle except one that they provide on the map. So I have it sitting in my garage. I will do that one task, and then I will sell it. And if it turns out I need to use it again on another task on the next map, I'll just buy it again and sell it again. As much as possible. 100% also means that I am going to clear all the, again, as much as possible, all of the trailers will be taken back and sold. Trailers I find on the map will be sold before I clear out the map. Any cargo that's of limited supply, I will pick that up and use it. If I can't use it, when I get to the end of the region, I'll go through and actually load them and delete them, because Nothing will be left on the map. All that will be left is footprints. Tire tracks, I guess. Now where am I going with this? I'm picking up one more. Okay. I have this here as if I'm going to follow around this way. I'm hoping I can do that. One more metal roll, and then I will go convert these 2 metal beams into 4 metal rolls on my 5 metal rolls, which will finish off my metal roll requirement for this task. All right, and metal roll now. They're out of metal rolls. The other place is out of metal beams. I'm ready to go to the construction site, and I thought I could get up on there, but I apparently could not. Now I should be able to at this angle. And did I mark the path for the construction site? I may not have marked the path to the construction site. No, I did not. If I would have kept following those directions, I would have ended up in the woods somewhere. I do mark all the paths. It's a pet peeve of mine when people say they're showing you the most efficient way of getting through a map, and then they just drive around. They know all the roads by hand. If you're trying to teach me how to do something, maybe mark what road you're taking, sir. But, yeah, well, whatever. I cannot drive. I can't tell the difference between one snowy tree and another snowy pine tree. So I mark everything, which slows me down. It does. This is all, if you're watching on YouTube, this is all, has all been streamed on Twitch. And so, yeah, that is not where I'm going next. I'm going here. And maybe to the trailer store to get more fuel. And then back over there, but I have to come out here to do it. And then I'll be done. I should get this done easily. This should easily get this all done within the next hour. Yeah, it's hard to tell exactly where the trail is there. And then I will have this entire 6-hour stream has been just getting metal rolls. No, that's not true. It wasn't. I also got, what else did I get? Well, it's not going to show me now because I've already done it. It shows me here, right? Yes, I got the 10 bricks during the stream, and I'm going to have the metal rolls during the stream. And then before that, I had the cabins. And the cabins are sitting there. It says the cabins are done. There's 2 cabin stations. I didn't check to see if I could just take them out of cabin station 1 and put them in cabin station 2, and that would be okay. I decided that I am going to put all the cabins in place. So actually, I will be leaving behind cabins, but theoretically, they're where they should be on the map. I could move them, but I don't. Sometimes, the other thing I try to do is get the daylight. Scout every pixel on the map within, that is at all possible. So you see, every pixel has been scouted in all the corners. That's a difficult thing to do. It's made more difficult by the fact that I have... Okay, which one am I going now? I've got a dot right in front of me. Okay, I'm going out and to the left, all right. I have a very light. The Jeep Wrangler is a very capable truck on its own. It's like really fast. It's a rock climber. It has a special crawler. Suspension to it. Problem is, it's very light, and the prototype exploration unit radar for is not light. And there is a truck that has a radar thing right on it in a much later region, but it's a region truck. It's not an external paid DLC truck. So I'm not allowing myself to use it, even if I got there to get it. There are mods. There are mods that let you do that. There are no mods. I'm not playing with any mods. I'm playing just a straight normal game. No new game plus. No mods. Something like that. People have asked me, what's easy mode? Is there an easy mode? I'd like to play the game, but it's a little hard. What's the easy mode? And I have to tell them, no, sorry. There is no actual easy mode. Easy mode is in quotes. It's not serious. Easy mode /S. Sarcasm. It's just I'm playing with the paid DLC vehicles, which gave me an easy start, and it's still making it easier than if I didn't have these vehicles, for sure, especially this one. I am open to, I've got 5 different vehicles, well, 4 different models. I have 2 of these. I have 5 different vehicles, 5 different colors of the rainbow. I'd be open to finding a 6th one to color it purple, but I haven't pulled the trigger on any one yet. I've got at least another year's worth of, at least, they're going to release at least 4 more, I imagine. Along with, just prior to each region coming out, they'll release another, in between regions, they release these paid DLC vehicles, so there should be another 3 or 4 packets released. Unless one of the mid-region DLCs is just another one of these, just like a skin pack or something. They had one DLC that was just a tire pack, which I actually do use some of those tires in the tire pack. I think that's listed in the YouTube description. So maybe they'll release something else that's fun. I mean, it wouldn't be bad if they released like an extra trailer pack you had to pay money for, but that would kind of be unfair to pay money for trailers. If, they release new trailers with each region, that's useful. And since I am playing a normal mode game, that means that, where am I backing this up? Am I circling around, or do I have to back this up? This might determine where. Oh, I will get a trailer there anyway for fuel, I think. Map, that's what I want. Yes, I can't go around there. I determined I can't go around there. But I'm here. I can convert everything. Okay. If I can back it up a little bit there, that would be good. And I can grab it on my way out. So get it straightened out. Okay, and back it a little bit into that corner there. $15 degrees. 15 degrees. Oh, I went lower. 15. I think I got it. I'm not gonna get it. I didn't get it. It was close enough. Trailer reviews. Trailer reviews. Oh, I'm not in the zone right now. Oh, I am. Okay. Storehouse. I want to unload 2 metal beams. Yes, I don't want to unload the metal rolls. I want to unload the 2 metal beams. Then I want to construct metal rolls. And then I want to load said metal rolls. Alright. There we go. All the metal rolls are there. Now I can detach the trailer. That's fine. I can back it up from the other angle. And then, just because I can, I'm going to also pick up a fuel trailer. I don't need any repairs. So if I pick up a fuel, wow, I'll hit this thing. I need a repair now. Just so that I can get a repair fixed, I will bang the truck into something. Just because I know I can get it repaired right here. Just want to get kind of straightened out here. Actually, I could have backed into. Oh well, doesn't matter. I'm backing more than I needed to, but that's fine. Stop the engine. Buy a maintenance trailer, as I always do. Third from the bottom. And then I can refuel from the maintenance trailer. Everything else is full. Didn't need any spare. And now I don't think I need any repairs anywhere. Right? Doesn't look like I need any repairs. From the maintenance trailer to here. No damage. Okay. Now I can sell said trailer. And that's the way you get fuel when you're playing in easy mode or normal mode, whatever you want to call it. And I will pick up the trailer. And did I have everything marked? I think I got the path even all marked. I can just keep going. Get this delivered, and it might even be a little bit more time. There almost certainly would be a little bit more time on the clock. At least for me to lay out how I'm going to get the next thing. I don't know if it's going to be this fuel yet or the concrete slabs. But, all right. Every time I attach a trailer, I flinch. I'm ready to very quickly go to the Xbox menu and unload the game so that I don't, so it doesn't save after I've trashed everything. That's so rare now. It used to happen every frickin' time. It used to happen all the time on the Xbox. It was a bad Xbox bug. It will still happen on occasion, especially if there's a new map that's been released and maybe there's a seam in the map that they hadn't caught. But yeah, the bug is, and it's hysterical. You can watch some videos, like, I don't know what the keywords to look up. SnowRunner wild crash or accidents on it. But yeah, there were times where there were and used to be more. There still are a few occasions when you attach a trailer or when you do other things. I think it was basically just attaching a trailer or dragging. I guess dragging something behind you as well might do it. If you winch something and you winch it too close, your collision boxes could overlap. You know, within the frame or whatever that you're driving, your collision boxes could overlap. And if that happens, then suddenly your collision box is inside of another collision box, and you just start taking damage, and you end up flipping through the air in crazy ways, and everything gets damaged, and it's awesome to watch. It's not awesome to actually have to play through. But in all the hours and hours that I've put into this game, it's only happened to me once on this playthrough. It happened before when I first started playing the game, before I started my playthrough, because that was before it was mostly fixed. But yeah, I've calculated over 500 hours, a little over 500 hours, which is difficult to do on the Xbox. Old man pet peeve warning. The Xbox, when you look up the time played, it gives it to you in days, hours, and minutes. Why does it give it to you in days? In other words, it gives it to you in 24-hour days. It doesn't tell you how many different days you played the game. It gives you your game time in so many 24-hour days, and then hours and minutes, when nowhere else does that, as far as you know. I don't know about other consoles, but I know Steam, you see how long you're playing, and you just give it to you in hours. You know, so many hours and so many minutes you played. They don't assume that you're playing 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, non-stop, before you want to check. How many cumulative hours have I played? Anyway, so it gives me days and hours, and I have to put a calculator out and convert it to hours. And it's not like 0.5 or 0.7 hours, whatever. It's hours and minutes. If I cared about the minutes, I'd have to convert that from 60 and add it to base 60. I mean, it is pretty easy to just take the number they give you for days, multiply it by 24, and then add the number of hours that you do. And then, you know, if it's under 30 minutes, round down, over 30 or more, round up. Well, kind of a round figure. It's still annoying, because I'm not going to, in my head, multiply by 24. I have to pull out my phone or my Texas Instruments calculator, TI-35-2 or whatever it is. Which, yes, I have one around here somewhere. I can't see it, but I know it's around here somewhere in the living room. I think I see it hiding. No, it's not there. I don't know where it is. Might be in the bedroom. I don't know. The first thing I ever programmed was a Texas Instrument. I think it was SR something programmable. It used magnetic strips that you could plug into it. You put a magnetic strip in, and you could buy certain formulas and things on metal magnetic strips, but it also, you could write your own programs. It was a programmable calculator, and you could save the programs, not just in fragile memory, but you could save the programs in long-term storage. And I guess I'll go right there. Which was awesome, right? Isn't that awesome? You could save the programs in the storage, and then, so I wrote a missile command program. One of the first video games I ever was involved with. I wrote my own missile command. Now, it wasn't, I called it Missile Command. It wasn't really Missile Command. It was kind of a cheesy, but it was inspired by Missile Command on a programmable calculator, because I had a printer with it. That's kind of important to mention. I had a printer with it, and so it would print out the missile locations on the printer, and then on the screen would tell you how close those missiles were coming from hitting you. And so you had to judge what angle. You would give it a degree. You would type in a degrees angle 180 was straight up, and then 10 degrees was 10 degrees off of the left line, whatever. So you have to try to figure out, or maybe use another calculator to calculate what angle you would need to explode near the missile, and then the next line would print, and if it got the missile, it would delete the missile with an explosion. Otherwise, it would show you where the explosion was, or if it was off the screen, you wouldn't see the explosion. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It was a turn-based missile command on a TISR2 programmable or something like that. Obviously, I did that after Missile Command was a thing. I was already a teenager when video games came to the bowling alleys and pinball arcades. So, I am a boomer from that generation. All right, let's unload this stuff and then figure out what I'm going to do next. What I'm going to do next is reminisce about my young adulthood, probably. All right. What do we have? We have 5 metal rolls, and we only need 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 metal rolls are done. The bricks are done. The metal rolls are done. Upper right corner, the metal rolls are off the list. All I need is 4 concrete slabs, 6 fuel, and I got the 2 cabins in place. Yes. Okay. So what do I want to do? Concrete slabs or fuel? Well, the concrete slabs, I think the only place to get concrete slabs is, those are probably fuel places. The only place I can get concrete slabs is at this concrete construction site. I can make concrete slabs. How do I make concrete slabs? I don't know how to make concrete slabs, or do I? Is that something I had written down? I had written down the metal rolls. I don't think I had written down the concrete stuff. Hold on a second. Let me check my... This was something important. No, that's MotoGP stuff. That's businessy stuff. SnowRunner. It's not on that page. What's that page? Oh, come on. I know I have this written down. On that page, I think I scrolled back too far. Yes, I have a yellow notepad and pencil here. Back on these pages? Moto notes. I've written. That's this thing. Oh, I should have had this prepared in advance. This is awkward. SnowRunner, here we go. This is the SnowRunner page I want. I should fold this over or something. It's an important page. All the other SnowRunner pages are obsolete. Okay. Cabins or cargo containers and wood planks, metal rolls or metal beams. I do not know how to make concrete slabs. What do I need to make concrete slabs? Do I have a vehicle that can get there quickly and let me know? Yes, I do. I have a vehicle in the garage that can run over there right now. So let's go to the garage. That would be a good thing to find out. Then I can write it down. And the vehicle that I'm going to use is this one, because I've got nothing else for it to do. And you come around here. and get me the formula for these things. And then I can write it down, and then I'll have it. I'm not using a wiki. I do not like the fact that there are things you can't learn except through the wiki. It kind of takes the responsibility off of the people that made the game. They really should show you, from the map, they should be able to show you what the formula is. It tells you what you can construct. It shows crafting zone, concrete box, and concrete slabs. Okay, but what do I need to make those? I don't know. Let me watch a video. Anyway, so I will put, this will be the vehicle that hangs out there. I've got the Rezvani Hercules already hanging out at one of the other ones, and I've got that other ZiKZ hanging out at another one of the ones, so that I can quickly go look and see what's already in stock. It'll show you what's in stock. It shows you what it has there, but it doesn't show you what the formula is. So let's go see what the formula is. My guess it's, well, what else is concrete? Concrete blocks? I would see concrete blocks making concrete slabs, or vice versa. Maybe that's all it does, is go minus. There's no, we haven't gotten to, like, sand or anything yet. It's really interesting. Go find this out. Somebody probably is typing in the YouTube comments right now. Let me know what the answer is. Well, if you're on Twitch, you can let me know. But if you're not watching live on Twitch, you can't let me know. I'm seeing now. I'm looking over my Twitch chat in anticipation. I'm driving off the road. This vehicle is hard to control unless you put your settings on steering wheel. See at the top, steering mode, steering wheel. I'm using a controller, but it says on the right, if this mode is used with a controller, it will cause automatic wheel centering. It's the last two lines of text there, but in a different order. And that makes it a lot easier to control, especially when you have fast, small vehicles like this. Okay. What is the formula? I will write it down. And I'll get this car out of the way. It's a good place to park it over there. That's where I have to go to turn a trailer around. Stop the engine for now. What is the crafting formula? Please tell me. I make a concrete block with 1 cement. Oh, okay. And I can make concrete slabs with cement. Okay, so what I need is cement. 1 cement gives me a concrete block. 2 cement give me a concrete slab. I need slabs. So where can I get cement? That is a good question. Now, I might, some of these warehouses might have a limited number of slabs. They have no slabs, but they have cement. 1. Great. I need 4 concrete slabs, which means I need 8 cement. What do they have? They have 2 concrete slabs. So I need 1 more cement, or I can't convert the blocks back into slabs, I don't think. I think I just need cement. And they have metal rolls. Oh, you got fuel. Wait, so how am I getting the... Don't tell me I have to go to the other location to get them. It doesn't show a pickup here. But My mouth is open. Okay. This is for fuel. I can't use fuel. This has 2 concrete blocks and 2 concrete slabs. I need 4 concrete slabs. I can make concrete slabs with cement. And I didn't write this down, but I need 2 cement. So I need 4 cement total. Nothing. The only way to make concrete slabs is with cement. I must have to get cement at the next location. I might have to leave this undone. Maybe it just doesn't show where cement. Well, but it did show. This place over here only had cement, and it showed up on the map. So, right? They did not have slabs. Oh, they also have fuel. Okay. So there might be someplace else that has cement. I got to go through my buildings. No. I don't remember. Oh, what's this warehouse? Aha! 10 cement at this warehouse. Yes. I'm going to put a marker there. 10 cement. 8 cement will be enough to get me the concrete slabs. But I can get 2 of the concrete slabs here. So I will grab the 2 concrete slabs from there. And I can get the rest of it, and then I can get 4 cement from here. Okay, so the truck I have can get this done. The ZiKZ can get this done. Which ZiKZ? This one. Okay. So this can get this done. What it needs to do is come here, get the 2 slabs, which is temporary cargo, so I want to do that. Drop it off, and then go over there and get the cement, and then drop the cement off here to make more concrete slabs, and then come back up here to drop those off. Those are the order that I'm doing things in. How far will I get? I don't know. Probably just far enough to pick up the slabs and deliver them. Oh, which one am I moving? It's gotta be the first one I'm moving, not the second one I'm moving. Okay, that's right. This is the first one. Let's actually look. What direction is this going? I might be moving the wrong one. Let's get one really close to me. Okay, there should be one right behind me if I'm doing this in the right direction. I think I'm moving the wrong one. It's over that line, yeah. I'm moving the wrong one. Let's put it to the side of me so I know I can see it. Yes, that's the line with the next one. Okay. Okay, so there, and then here, 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 and here. How does this go? I have to go all the way to here, right? Yeah, okay. There's no way to go right down that slope. And then it's through this mess of stuff. It just needs to be moved over. And I can get fuel while I'm here. Because there's a trailer store here. Okay, and then here, come down, get the slabs, and then go get the cement. Convert it to slabs, and away we go. Okay, and then from there, I will, turn around and come back to the exact same place. All right. How far will I get? Probably not very far. But I will get at least two of the two slabs. Maybe I won't get two of the two slabs. Hopefully I'll get two of the two slabs. Or I'll just get to the place to refill. It's more likely. Getting the right angle to be able to back this up properly is getting the right camera angle to be able to back this up properly. I'm over that 15 degrees. That's okay though. I can just pull out this way. I say 15 degrees. I heard that somewhere. Maybe it's different. It feels like less than 15 degrees. I don't know. 15 degrees is 1/6 of a square angle. Who can gauge 1/6 of a square angle? 30 degrees is a third, and half of that. I don't know. If you know backing up in this game, not in real life. Real life is less important than in this game. In this game, if you're backing up if you're trying to back up a saddle semi-trailer, how many degrees can you be off before it's impossible to straighten the trailer back out? So, if you're trying to get it backed into an exact spot, you can't turn the angle of the tractor and trailer line. You can't turn the tractor off of more than like 15 degree angle. So for instance, right now I'm like at a 5 degree angle or something, right? I could back it up and still straighten it out. But at a certain point, if the line from the end of the trailer, if the line of your trailer tractor bends more than 15 degrees in the middle, or whatever the actual angle is, you're at the point of no return. You can't just keep backing up. You have to pull forward, straighten out, or jackknife it or something. There's a number of degrees And somebody out there knows the number better than I know the number. I say 15 degrees is a placeholder. I think most people just, they don't know what the degrees are. They're either not heard or they're like, well, yeah, but so this far. You can do it this far, no farther. It's by feel. And I think that's probably mostly correct. It's by feel. Is there a rule of thumb? Got 45 minutes, which means I only got at most 10 more minutes to go in the stream. So I think I am going to just get to the point where I refuel the truck, maybe get the trailer turned around, and I'm ready to go on to the next segment. And refueling the truck means getting rid of this trailer and getting the fuel trailer in. I probably have enough fuel to get down to the slabs and then get back to the trailer place. Because I'm going to be going by the trailer place anyway to get to the thing. So let's, I've got extra fuel with me. Let's do that. Let's go to where the slabs are. Do I have time to do all that? Probably. Pick up the slabs, turn the trailer around, and then I can mark that second load more thoroughly for the next stream. I don't know where I'm going. It's been a fairly quiet stream. The only people who've been chatting have chatted during my break. Oh, if I get close enough that I don't have to erase that marker. No, hit the marker. Hit the marker. Close enough, close enough, close enough, close enough. Yes. No technical issues this stream. Well, so far. There's still, you know, like 7 minutes to go. This is kind of an icy slope here. Be careful. And so far it's working out to take all the temporary cargo. I don't know what other cement things I'm going to need the rest of that cement in that place for. There's also a couple of cement in another location. But getting up here where I need to drop it off, I might as well get the 2 slabs that are here. Oh, it's a Sunday afternoon. I like my Sundays. It's a Sunday fun day. I have to get to play some SnowRunner. I guess after about 6 hours, I'm ready to go on to something else. But I don't know. I could play this game in 12 hours. I did not have my lights on. I switched vehicles. I got to turn my lights on. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, I have to go in there, don't I? And there is a way to drive around. I remember that. I don't have to turn the thing around. If it's late enough, I might switch it to morning before I end things. All right, let's get the slabs. Get myself straightened out. Oh, there's a second one right there. Interesting. Okay, and now I will stop the engine. I'll look at the map. I should have just enough time to straighten out this line now. I have to go back out here. back just the way I came, but I will have to stop at the trailer store. Did I mention the music this hour? I think I did. I like the music. I could use more suggestions for music. crinklesmusic.com. Soundtrack from the box, volumes 21, 23, 24, up to 3 suggestions each. And I'll give you some kind of shout out. Out here. Somehow. Here. Yeah, these points are going to be way off. I don't know where the path is. It's through the trees here somewhere. I'll see it. I'll know it when I see it. Along this snowy ridge. I have the end of this marked. And then I have just destination points for the cement place and the construction place. There! That's the next leg! Let me select something else. There you go. Take your screenshots now. North is pointed forward. Come out of here. Go through there. Get fuel. Get a trailer to get fuel, come up here, drop it off the gold mine, and then we're ready to go. All right, and then from there, I'll be going to the warehouse, picking up the cement, coming here, going there. How I'm going to do that, I don't know. Probably through that awful, nasty slope there. Otherwise, coming all the way around. Hopefully not. Is there a slope here I can go down? Not really. There's trees here. I got to get to the right of that pipe and come this way. I don't think there's a path right of that pipe that goes up straight. I think I have to go all the way down to some icy slope somewhere. But we'll find that out during the next stream, but probably not during the next episode. Maybe during the next episode. It won't take me more than an hour to go deliver this stuff. So that is going to do it for me. Let's make it morning. There we go. If you're watching on Twitch, though, stay around. I'm going to find someone to raid, so don't just take off that fast. If you're watching on YouTube, that's going to be it for this episode. The next episode will be the next weekday at noon U.S. Central Time, which is 6 p.m. in the UK, almost always. And almost never 6 a.m. the next day in New Zealand, but it is plus or minus an hour, depending on the time of year. All thanks to daylight savings time. And all thanks to all of you for watching. Twitch, again, stay around. YouTube, I hope you have a great night, great morning, great afternoon, great evening, great whenever until I see you again. And wherever you end up going, on the road or in life, be sure to enjoy the drive. All right, stand by for Ray, Twitch, YouTube. For you, I'm out of here. Bye-bye.